this may appear to be only monkey business, but in reality, it's very serious, ladies.
Zero Issues Comic Podcast. Zero Issues Comic Podcast.
Excelsior!
Hey everybody! We're in video format. If you're listening to the audio format of this, there's a video one too. Why don't you go to that? It might make more sense.
Or just close your eyes and imagine us with you.
Or that, yeah.
You can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah,
So
this
what are
week
we
we're doing what we've done a few of these in the past. They're called dramatic readings, is what we call them. Basically, we take like older comics, usually public domain kind of stuff, fun, weird things, and we narrate it like we're actually doing the voices and the narration and all the talkity talk stuff.
Yeah, it's like a 60s Marvel cartoon.
Yeah, exactly, but with more motion.
Yeah.
But, if you're listening to this on the audio, you will be describing some stuff, but there will be a video of this. It will actually have the panels, and you can see them as they come up, and follow along as we make idiots of ourselves.
Yeah. We'll also have a read-along. These are public domain, baby, so we'll have a read-along on the website, too. If you go to the website, you can read along with the audio format. Anything you want can be yours.
Anything you want, baby. Anything you want.
With that out of the way, should we jump into what we're reading this week?
We should.
Yes. This is, I have a collection of ghostly weird stories. And this comes from Ghostly Weird Stories number 124. It's from 1954. This is it was published by Star Comics. This is pre-code stuff. So this is before they were... not that this one is particularly.
It's going to be really horny.
Some of them, yeah. With that, the character's name is Torpedoman.
Well, that's fine.
Torpedoman.
That's a totally reasonable name for any man to have.
Exactly. Although it's weird, this is the first page. Although we'll show you the first page here. I won't even have to raise it up. Here, take a look. And you'll notice that in that first page, it doesn't even say it just says Torpedoman like in the caption box. Like it doesn't say Torpedoman in Ghostly Sea Monster.
You know Torpedoman.
Yeah, everybody knows. I actually looked it up, and I couldn't find like who wrote it or anything. But the pencils were by Rudy Pacassi, I believe his name is. Torpedoman was created in 1945, and he had 4 appearances only. This was his last appearance.
Ooh.
Oh my god, the death of Torpedoman.
Exactly. They were like, wow.
It's good to start at the end, I think.
Yeah, they were like, that was really bad. Let's not do that again. Yeah.
Ooh,
all right.
Man.
Shall we jump in?
Yes,
I think so.
Let's. Ghostly Sea Monster. All legends, since the beginning of time, have had tales of sea monsters. Wise men poo-poo these stories. So did Torpedoman, till the day he faced the Octupus. But even then, he wondered.
Is that like a typo in Octopus? Because it's Octupus. Or is that like a special octopus?
That's a special kind of octopus.
Listen here, you nerd.
Guilty.
The place, California. The locale, a beach. The occupation, fishing.
And of course, Torpedoman's just lazing around, laying back. This is the life.
Senor, it is not my business, but... Well, just because my name is Salvador and I'm saying senor doesn't mean I have to have a stereotypical accent. This is California.
I'm really glad he doesn't have a stereotypical accent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not like this
is. Good choice. Yeah. And then Torpedo, what's not your business, Salvador?
This part of the sea, senor, it's bad. I would not care to fish.
What? What do you mean, Salvador?
Don't say I haven't warned the senor. That's you. There's an evil thing in this water. Black, deadly, evil.
What in the world is all this about?
Torpedoman is just full of questions. He's like,
He
what do you
is.
mean when you say that?
I have no answers, just questions.
All laziness gone. Dawn heads for.
And, oh, by the way, his name's Don.
His name's Dawn.
Hi, Don.
Hasn't been set up, but his name's Don. And as he walks through the creepy swamp thing kind of wilderness, of course, it's none of my business, but Torpedoman might be interested in evil under the sea.
It's Dawn who walks into his cabin, but
Anything that can scare that tough little character must be rough. I better take a look-see. And we'll see that
Don quickly takes his shirt off and puts it around his crotch.
It's like
he wraps
that's
it
the
around
weird
like
thing.
a diaper.
His skin. I assume he's like topless there, but it looks like he's got like a shirt fold. Unless he's just the belt is so tight, he's just like squeezing the life out of himself. Mm-hmm. And he's got a secret identity, but he's literally just put a clear like a
fishbowl.
A fishbowl on his head.
Yeah.
Who could Torpedoman be?
Certainly not Dawn, last name to be determined.
With the big torpedo tattoo on his chest.
Yeah.
The tiniest trail of bubbles is the only sign that Torpedoman is in his element.
Because he shouldn't have had that chili before he went in the water.
Mm-hmm.
No. Ugh.
Smelly bubbles.
This is probably as nutty... this is probably as nutty as a fruitcake? What?
Yeah. Nutty as a fruitcake. It's a figure of speech. Back when fruitcakes had lots of nuts in them. Now they got a little bit of like sliced almonds, but back in the day, chock full of peanuts and other nuts. Actually, peanuts are nuts. Did you know this, guys? Peanuts aren't actually nuts. They're
nerds. This is probably as nutty as a fruitcake, but it's worth taking a look. And that is a hell of a posture. Like, look at that back arch. Good for you.
No, it's underwater. It's easier to do that underwater.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hours pass in aimless underwater searching.
Isn't this just dandy? I could have been sound asleep. Serves me right for listening to nonsense. What the?
Oh, look at that big old octopus.
The worst drawn octopus you've ever seen? Wow! This is the biggest octopus ever spawned! A sea monster comes to life out of the old stories. Holy sea cow!
How many, far above.
An octopus. Like it...
Oh, it is Octupus again. Yeah,
with a 5. Anyway, whatever.
Maybe in the 50s that's how they spelt it.
Yeah, the spelling of octopus was not codified at the time. Sometimes it had an A in it. Sometimes it was an E. Far above the surf. Far above. On the surface of the sea.
These are the two henchmen, and let me just say, one of them is called Tripset, which is the weirdest name.
Tripset, come here. I don't like the looks of this.
Now you're getting as nervous as an old lady. What now? I'm Tripset.
Look on the tube. See that little spot?
You mean the one near the octopusy? Yar! Yar! Y-A-R-E. Yar.
Yeah, yar.
What about it?
You better tell the boss about it. I don't like it, see?
Mr. Fowler, you're a nervous wreck up here. Wants to see... What? Damn it! Mr. Fowler, your nervous wreck up here wants you to see something.
Coming!
And he comes...
My nervous wreck has more brains than you do, Tripset. Send some men below at once. Be careful. These compressed air guns will take care of anything you're likely to find.
They're getting donned in, like, diving suits, old-timey diving suits.
Yeah.
And heading below.
I mean, at the time, I think they were probably considered modern diving suits.
We are in the future of this guy now, so.
Oh, okay, fair. Well, in the meanwhile...
What's it giving off all this ink for? They only do that when they're threatened.
It takes cold, raw courage to step up to...
This is the grandfather of all Octupus. Or is it octopi?
This guy's an underwater superhero and he doesn't know shit.
Also, like, what? They only do it when they're threatened, and he instantly took a knife out and stabbed it, so maybe it had a good reason to feel threatened.
Yeah, I can't tell. Is that like blood floating in the water? Is that what... Or is that just supposed to be maybe water?
It's just red water. Red sea water.
Yeah.
They're in the Red Sea.
Yeah, precisely. The Red Sea in California. The black inky fluid swirls all around. It's ink. It's just ink.
It's red ink.
Fluid.
Yeah.
By the seven seas, it's a man. That's a funny diving rig he has on. Oh, he's too close for comfort. With no warning.
That's a dart! Where did it come from? And by dart, I mean cigarette. No, it isn't.
Surging power shoots through the jet mechanism of Torpedoman's outfit.
Where?
His outfit.
What? He's barely got an outfit, and where does it come from? Is it those
Just
tight
trust
yellow
me,
shorts?
it's in the outfit.
You'll
never know.
It's his
You'll never
old
know.
chili hole.
The old chili hole. So he's confronted underwater by old-timey dime suit guys. Men! They are a worse menace than any octopus or shark that ever swam. Speed is my only weapon. There is no accident. What are they protecting? I must have outdistanced the range of those... Ah! My neck!
It's, the thing he's wearing, his fishbowl's too heavy and it's putting a lot of weight on.
Yeah.
Got him! We'll... Oh, we said the same thing. You go ahead.
Alright, sorry about that.
Got him! We'll take him topside and find out what gives.
And now it's you.
We got him, boss, and we're bringing him up.
What happened?
Well, he had a knife
is
about
that
2
me
inches.
again?
I am going to know. You...
Doesn't matter.
We're doing great. Take it, Kyle.
I will. Who's Kyle? I'm someone else. He had a knife about 2 inches away from Oscar. We got him in time. But who is it, boss? Who is this guy? Is Torpedoman finally to be unmasked?
I'm
by unmasked.
Clear dome.
How
Clear
is he
dome.
unmasked? Yes. He doesn't
Who
wear
could
a
he be
mask.
under this clear dome? I've heard rumors of some fool called Torpedoman who thinks he can undo all the injustice in the world. This may be he. That drug will wear off any minute, and we can question him.
Will is the wrong word. Has.
Oh,
Eat blue boots, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Get him! He can't get away, or...
Or what? I wonder. Discretion would be better part of valor at the moment. I'll be back, kiddies.
Shoot him, you fools, if he knows what's up.
A mocking splash.
Mocking.
Splash. You try it, boss. He's gone. Later.
This is as confusing as a setup. This is as confusing a setup as I've ever stuck my wet nose into. What is this black stuff?
It's a symbiote.
Oh!
This
so
is
ready.
the original origin of
That's
Venice.
right. We're gonna see
I like how
Black
they have
Sheep
to,
Torpedoman.
I like how they
Or
numbered
we're-
the panels here, like it was too confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we're back to the whole chili hole joke.
Yeah. Oh.
I had no idea Octopus Ink was like this. Or is it? It smells like... So... That's their game. Octopus... Ha!
I personally would
thought
not
of-
be shoving those fingers in my face, but Torpedo
What does
Man
it
is a
smell
different
like?
breed.
What does it taste like?
We're not going to tell you, Rita. We'll tell you nothing.
That's cookie dough. On board the rightly named Corsair,
There's only one thing to do. Get as much as we can, as quickly as we can.
I don't know what his voice is anymore, but I'm having a good time.
I like the evolution. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
$10 million in jeopardy because one man got away. Serves me right for having fools working for me.
5 fathoms down, an eerie sight.
I'll be glad to get my share and beat it. This was getting too hard anyway. There it is! They can pick that up in a minute.
Do you think that means they can pick it up later, or they can pick it up, like, very quickly?
Yes.
It could mean anything. Could mean anything.
could mean
Anyway,
anything.
Could mean anything.
brooding over the scene like an ancient watchman.
Take it away. Wonder how long we're gonna risk wicking here. And where's that guy in the funny diving suit?
As if in answer to the unspoken question,
My
Weird.
wild guess was right. It's time for me to take a hand. No, it can't be. Well, this will be practically an even fight. No guns, and the odds are only 10 to 1.
what
Like how
the
they're-
hell is going on?
I know. I like how they don't reveal anything of what they're just like. Oh,
so that's
I
what they
get
mean
it.
when they said,
Yeah, you're like, what? Still, and we only got 2 pages left, so it's got to be revealed at some point.
You would hope so.
like an avenging fury.
Pardon my elbows, gents. We'll play this one for keeps.
Topside,
Speak up, man! What's wrong? Everything's gone wrong. That guy's back and he's poison. I
Cue
can't move.
Poison by Belle Biv DeVoe.
Oh, yeah.
Poison.
Well, he's got like headphones on. That's what he's jamming out, you know?
He's like,
He's back and he's poison.
Yeah, he's having a good time.
they're like,
I can't lose all that money. It's their hard luck. They'll have to take the chances.
boss, hey, boss, what you doing? They'll die.
Then we'll have that much more dough to split. Any objections?
Yeah.
No,
Just immediately like,
not at all. I don't think so. Now cast off and make it quick.
Suddenly, Torpedoman finds that all resistance has ended.
uh-oh, the dirty rats. They've left these guys to die. I read this early and I just quickly went past this. I did not realize that had happened. There's just floating dead bodies in the, like, you just cut them loose
Yeah.
and they died in their suits. How horrible.
It's
This is
like
pre-code stuff.
immediately?
It's pre-code, yeah.
Yeah. The dirty rats. They've left these guys to die. I'm starting to dislike the boss of these racketeers. Starting to?
starting to... I liked him before.
I had a begrudging respect for him.
Check out
what-
the next panel, though. The very next one.
Yeah.
I can't let these rats die like rats.
Everyone's a rat.
You dirty rat.
Those rats left these rats to rat. Aw, rats.
If I can tie them to that anchor, we may have some fun after all. There's some cargo you didn't expect. As he jumps on board and I guess the anchor got pulled up and they were attached to the anchor and he saved their lives like the hero that Torpedoman is.
Quick thinking, really.
Hey, look!
The jig's up! Your racket is punctured just the way I punctured your phony rubber octopus. Maybe that's why it's spelled that way, because it's not a real octopus. It's Octupus. Because if they're made
like
of rubber.
The U in it stands for, it's not real.
Yeah.
This can't be. All my plans. All my plans.
As his men come to,
I think I can just watch this happen. These guys have a right to be mad.
Now, men, be reasonable.
later, A stunned policeman rubs his eyes.
What?
What the hell?
As he wakes up from sleeping, and Torpedoman is in his bedroom.
Or he wakes up what was that dream? Torpedoman. Ugh, that was weird.
Yeah.
That's the last time I ate
shouldn't
chili
have gone to
before
bed
bed.
right after eating that sub.
Yeah. So, yeah, Torpedoman has a gun on the bad guy.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like a Tommy gun.
No,
What?
suddenly,
What the-
he's got a Tommy gun out of nowhere.
I'd ask where did he pull that out of, but one from the
Yikes.
old chili hole.
The octopus served two purposes. One, fright. The other, to explain any black leakage from your illegal tidewater oil wells. Underwater wells, right? I don't know why that's super capitalized and
Just screaming it. I don't know how you got wise, but that's right.
The end.
It's like he's holding a
So
sign.
that's
that says
the
end.
only point that they explain what's going on in the final panel.
So it's like they drew the comic, then they wrote the or they drew it completely, inked, colored, everything, and then they wrote the dialogue. And they didn't realize until they got to the last page, oh, we didn't explain it.
It's the Marvel method.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Stan, wrap this up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have
With a
no idea
smile.
what I just drew. Yeah.
So,
No clue.
and that was the last ever appearance of Torpedoman.
Apparently. Who knew? But he's public domain, so we could resurrect him.
Oh.
Yes. I think it's our duty. I feel like maybe we just did. And I think
It's
this
our
is the
duty
beginning.
to draw that booty.
Yes. That yellow booty.
Anyways.
Well,
That was Torpedo
That-
Man.
and that's
thanks for joining
That's
us.
it.
Yeah,
that's the
it.
whole thing.
Thanks for joining us. If you're on the podcast, thank you. You check out our stuff on all our podcasty places that you normally would go for a podcast. Give a like, whatever. If you're on the video, same here. YouTube, like. We know all that stuff. Subscribe if you like.
And
Who are
like
we?
if you subscribe.
That too.
Who are we? He said.
are we?
Well,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
yeah,
I'm
let's do
Bry
that quick.
Kotick. I can Bry Kotick. You can check out my comic at welcometohereafter.com, and you can find me on Instagram at username BRYKOTYK. And that's it.
My name is Kyle Lees, and you can check my stuff out at thekylelees.com or the Kyle Lees on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. And next up, drinking a big old glass of chocolate milk, it's Merc. Are you drinking a big old glass of chocolate milk, Merc?
I haven't. It's not
I
just
love
dirty.
you. I
It's
love
not
you.
It's not just dirty Thunder Bay water. I am
It's
Merc.
not
You
just
can find-
chili water.
It's chili water. I cook chili and I just take the residue and spicy. Merc. My name is Merc. You can find me on mercaslum.ca, merkasyalum.ca. Merc on Facebook, Merconaut like astronaut on Instagram. And that's it. Let's wrap this up. Done.
Bye.
Farewell.
Where'd Merc go? Oh, there he is. Okay, bye.